So Meta teamed up with Ray-Ban and they were able to go ahead and make these really cool glasses. It seems like a lot of people are actually going through and using them quite a bit. I've seen a lot of content creators use them. And I want to go ahead and basically hit on whether these things are worth it, whether they're cool, and how they kind of stack up and whether you should even buy them. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I think they're very cool machines. They're really cool concepts. And it's really cool that we have these types of glasses available that are widely available that you can go inside of a Best Buy or Target or somewhere like that and basically pick up these types of devices. Now that's on one hand. The other thing to kind of keep in mind here for the most part, right, is that they're fairly expensive. They're not the cheapest things. They're not AR glasses, so they don't necessarily allow you to see a screen and interact with the screen. It just allows you to kind of see through them, record content, see photos, have kind of an assistant built in, but they're not really what people think. So number one, these glasses, when you take a look at them, they look like really any sort of other type of glasses. So they feel pretty much like any other pair of Ray-Bans that you pick up. They might have a little bit more heft to them, but the thing that really caught me off guard, I wasn't really thinking about, was that when you actually take a look at the actual, glasses themselves, you actually notice that the actual, case for themselves, they actually are charging cases. I never even thought about that. That's such a smart, unique thing that they did. So you're actually able to charge up your glasses by putting them right inside of the charging case. So this is actually something that's really cool. You have that type of capability built in right there. So I think that in and of itself is a really cool thing. Now, when you take a look at the actual glasses, you have the standard displays that you can kind of see through, but they're not displays, they're just glass. So you can just see through the glass. There's no way to really interact with them. You have cameras on the front side. You have a touch sensor bar on the right side. And you have the power button kind of built into the left side inner mechanism. So you can go through and turn off these glasses just by sliding the toggle off, and you can go through and turn them on just like that. So you have a lot of different capability there, which is really cool. Now, they also have Meta AI built right in. So you can go through and use voice commands like, hey, Meta. You have, the capability of doing live streaming to Instagram and Facebook. And you also have upgraded audio quality. And they're pretty nice. They're not super heavy. They fit pretty well on your face. And they actually support WhatsApp and Messenger voice messages as well. So you can go through and have these things built in right in. And there's speakers built right in too, so you can hear them. You can play music through your glasses. You can take calls. You can hear notifications, all while wearing your glasses. And it's actually really nice because right then and there, you have that type of capability built right in. I would say for those things, it's probably made specifically for content creators. People who are making videos, that camera can really come in handy. But everything's not perfect. Number one of the biggest cons I have with these, Meta glasses, these Ray-Ban Metas, is that there's not really any built-in displays. I'm so used to Meta Quests and giving me some sort of display to see through. And unfortunately with these things, you do not have any type of capability like that. So these are not AR glasses. You will not see any text or graphics in front of you. The battery life is also only about 4 hours. So 4 hours at a time, you can really only wear these things in terms of the Meta AI support. Now, when they die, when they power off, you can still use them as regular glasses. But because they're so expensive, I just don't know why anybody would use these as regular glasses if you're not going to use them for the functionality. Because you can just get a regular pair of Ray-Bans for way less money. They're also going to be, some privacy concerns. Maybe some people might not like having a camera on them all the time. And they're not prescription friendly for everybody. So some users still need a custom lens that fit these particular Ray-Bans. So from that perspective, I do think these things hold up quite well. But on the other hand, I just don't see how this thing would fit in my personal life. If there was some sort of display or some sort of screen on these, then maybe I would actually use it and kind of like it. But the thing is, I don't really like it like that. I don't love it. I think it's a cool idea. But for my use case, I'm not really worried about live streaming to other people, seeing what I'm seeing. I'm not a content creator that really records stuff like that. And this reminds me more of the Snapchat glasses. If you remember the Snapchat glasses that came out, it reminds me more of those rather than a new groundbreaking technology, but I think they're cool. And if they can just find a way to kind of put some sort of small little screen or some way to highlight a display in front of you, that would be sick. I would probably pay $400 for, to be honest. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.